Module 6, Lesson 8's objective is to create arrays using square tiles with gaps. Item 1. Create an array with the squares. I will highlight Create an Array. As you can see, there are two horizontal lines already drawn for you. That must mean that my array needs to have two rows. Each time I draw a square, I will put a line through it so that I know I've already used it. I will also draw one square on the top line and then one square on the bottom line. And I will go back and forth. Doing this will make sure that my rows are equal. Don't forget to mark off the square after you've drawn it. If the line isn't long enough, you could extend the line or just keep drawing. Okay, I have now created an array with the squares. I'm going to double check my work and make sure that my rows are equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, my two rows are equal. I have two rows of 6. Now, on item 2, it says to create an array with the squares from the set above. Again, I will highlight Create an Array, and I'll put from the set above. This time I can see vertical lines. This must mean that I am creating columns. Each time I draw a square, I will draw a diagonal line going in the other direction above, so that way I know I've used the square on this drawing. You don't need to change colors. You can just draw your diagonal line with your pencil going in the other direction. Okay, now, as you can see, I have 4 columns of 3. Item 3 says use the array of squares to answer the questions below. Item A, there are blank squares in each row. Remember, the word row means that you're counting the rows of squares, and rows go side to side. If you want to circle the rows, you could do that. Put the number of squares there are in each row on this line. On item B, you can see that they're looking for a repeated addition sentence. Each line should have the number of squares on it per row. The last line, of course, gets the total number of squares. Item C says there are blank squares in each column. Columns go up and down. If you want to circle the columns, if that helps you, feel free to do so. And then on item D, you're going to create a repeated addition equation for the columns. Of course, the last line is for the total number of squares in all. The rest is up to you.